Hello and welcome to this video, #Social Congress. This video is part of the Congressional Management Foundation's Partnership for a More Perfect Union. We're proud that the American Association of Orthopedic Surgeons is a partner in that effort, helping to build better understanding, relationships, and communications between citizens and Congress. This video is based on a survey of congressional staff and will examine how Congress is using social media to send information to constituents and also how Congress is using social media to receive information from constituents and constituent groups. So how is Congress using social media to send information to constituent and constituent groups? Well, the first question in our survey which suggests how that happens is from this question right here. Please indicate the extent to which you agree or disagree with the following statements. 76% of congressional staff responding to this question said social media enables us to have more meaningful interactions with constituents. 70% said social media have made members or senators more accountable to constituents. 63% said in the next 5 to 10 years, more constituent communications will come in via social media than email, phone, and other means. But only 36% said most of social media postings to our platforms provide us enough information and context to determine if the post is from a constituent, which suggests that providing constituent information in social media posts is very important to influencing public officials. One congressional staffer in our survey said this: it allows us to engage at a level and pace that is meaningful to decision making. Please note that they use the words level and pace, suggesting that the quality or authenticity of the communications matters, but also the pace or the rapidity or the speed at which social media occurs also matters. Now let's look at how Congress is using social media to receive information from constituents and constituent groups. In our survey to congressional staff, we asked this question: if your member of Congress has not arrived at a firm decision on an issue, how much influence might social media posts directed to your office, including posts on your office or member platforms, from the following have on his or her decision? And we asked, would it have a lot of influence, some influence, or no influence at all? And here's what the survey found. 21% of congressional staff responding said a person with unclear constituent status would have some or a lot of influence. 25% said more than one person with unclear constituent status. 56% said social media comments in general. 59% said a constituent not affiliated with a group. But here's where it gets interesting. 65% said a leader or representative of a group. 69% said just one constituent affiliated with a group. 69% said an official account of a group that represents constituents. 71% said multiple constituents not affiliated with a group. And the top answer was multiple constituents affiliated with a group. 77% of the staffers responding to the survey said that would have some or a lot of influence. What this demonstrates is that individuals who show that they are a constituent and are connected to an association, nonprofit, or company in the district or state are going to have much more influence than other constituents or individuals who do not designate themselves as such. CMF also wanted to learn how many comments in social media did it take for members of Congress to pay attention or to be influenced. And so we asked this question: how many similar comments on a social media post is enough for your office to pay attention to? And what we found was 35% said less than 30 comments would be something they would pay attention to. 45% said 10 to 30, meaning 80% of the congressional offices would pay attention to less than 30 comments. 21% said more than 30. But we asked a follow-up question related to how frequently or how long after a social media post is made will they look at their social media feed. The Congressional Management Foundation asked congressional staff this simple question: how long after posting an office or member comment will you review the reactions? 54% said less than 6 hours, 40% less than 24 hours, 32% less than 72 hours. You get the idea. The idea here is that you have to post a social media comment reacting to a member's statement, whether it be on the floor or in committee, within 24 to 48 hours. After that, members of Congress and staffers are simply not going to be looking at your post to integrate that data into public policy decision-making processes. In summary, one congressional staffer responding to an open-ended question summed it up. Social media is an inexpensive way to instantly relay information to constituents and members of the press. With budget cuts, social media gives us a space outside of our congressional website to share the congressman's thoughts and stance on important issues, as well as gauge constituent opinions. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like more information on interacting with members of Congress, please visit our website at congressfoundation.org.